What's this I spy up ahead? Clearly there is a dock marked by that circle of light. Engine room, take us in nice and easy. Full power to engines. Beware, your engines will occasionally explode. Look out, men, there's another megalops. Fire. Oh no, it's somehow managed to sneak around behind us. Gunners, you were a little bit quick off the mark there. Helmsman, bring us around. What's going on, men? This Megalops is very angry. He keeps attacking us. We're taking a lot of hull damage here. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Back up, full reverse engines. Gunners, get a beat on that target before it tears this ship apart. All right, come on now. This time, Gunner. Yes, good, solid hit. And again, Helmsman, keep us in reverse. Gunner, prepare to fire and fire. Ah, yes! Again we have defeated the terrifying creature for science! Well, crew, that was hardly an exemplary performance now, was it? We are clearly going to have to improve our battle training and our battle drills. For these creatures, large and terrifying though they are no doubt among the lesser terrors of the wide open unterzee. Let's see if we can find more information from this one. You set to work with your knives and acids. It is an undistinguished adult specimen, the same as the last. We get a fragment, and we have succeeded in a page's challenge. Well, that's all very well and good. Come, men, we must steam on into the night as the eerie music continues to play. What will we find? That looks like quite a large structure. This whole thing looks like quite a large structure. If there's a port, maybe it's the Crimean Canal. December 4th, 1887. On the horizon, a sickly yellow light glimmers for a moment and then fades. December 4th, 1887. Discovered Albertine Gates and fed the crew. I wonder if we'll find somewhere here where we can dock and invest. Oh, what's that? That looks like another ship. In fact, that looks like quite a similar ship to the Chipping Norton. I wonder if they're friendly. Perhaps they are fellow explorers out on the Untersee, searching for adventure. Aha, what's this I spy up ahead? Clearly there is a dock marked by that circle of light. Engine room, take us in nice and easy. The Albertine Gates, Guyanotti Harbour, await. Our first landfall since leaving London. I wonder what mysteries await. Cut engines, take us in nice and easy. Dock. The Crimean Canal staging area. Here, the dark waters run down from the surface. From a brighter sea. A brighter sea? Oh, okay, the actual surface. Maybe this is how I came down. The Crimean Canal staging area. The canal ascends through locks and gates. Shadowed turns to the sunlight of the surface. Interesting. Travel to the surface. The sun is dangerous to Neath dwellers like your crew, but the surface has its temptations. Ensure you're well stocked with supplies and fuels, or you may never return. 22 fuel, we have 5, so we have nowhere near enough fuel. But this could be an interesting place to return to and investigate. Listen for surface gossip. The ships of the surface linger here. This is their lifeline to a warmer place. Gather information for a port report. We're going to do that, but first let's listen for surface gossip. A sorry end. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble from the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, code names, spies' work. You now have one moves in the great game. That is all for now. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. Let's gather information for a port report. Many ships pass this way, but perhaps you'll pick up something they missed. Business as usual. The gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Untersee, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. That's interesting. I didn't realize it was so free-flowing between the surface world and the Untersee. I suppose I came down, investigating, being a philosopher as I am, and having heard of this strange magical place beneath the land in the far deep. You now have a perfunctory report. The Crimean Canal. All right, I guess there's nothing else. Oh, we can go to the shop. We have, how much do we have? 70. So we can buy fuel and we can buy supplies. I think we should probably buy both because we don't want to run out of either. We need more supplies, so we'll buy some supplies. And I guess we could buy 2 fuel. I don't know if 20 is I don't know if the price varies or not. Scattered stalls on the dockside. Harbour provisioners. A sluggish and hostile merchant squints warily. A few goods of indifferent quality are available. The fuel and the supplies, you mean? Wilberforce Weird, the first's accomplishments. A mariner. You know something of the unterzee. That's it. That's my only accomplishments. Journal. Quality of lodgings. A room above the blind helmsman. Your past. A natural philosopher. Indeed. No one was born a sea captain. It's true. Our objective, we know about that. Misk Terror, wary, 4. The fear of the wide black sea and the things beyond. Reduce this with shore leave, especially in London. When you return to London after time at sea, your terror will always drop to 50. Okay, well currently it's only 4, so I guess that means we're perfectly fine right now. Very well, men, it is time to depart once again, for our terror is low. What course are we going to set here? I think if we head up to Quaker's Haven here and then arc around and head back as a kind of figure of 8 there, back to London to complete our first brave journey of science and discovery and exploration. We have done some science on this trip. We have defeated and dissected quite a few auroral megalopses. Well, I mean, at least a couple anyway. And now, somebody's left a little light here, presumably just to mark the fact that there's this disturbing large stack of rocks poking up out of the unterzee. We wouldn't want an unwary sea captain to stumble into them unawares. Of course, we are no such unawares sea captain. Inexperienced we may be, but I think we're proving... December 4th, 1887. Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinterland of London, home to hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. Is that this over here? Oh look, there's a dock we can... Wolf's Rift. December 5th, 1887. Discovered Wolf's Rift. Discovered Depot A. And look at this, men! Some kind of mighty lighthouse. Westergren's Fire. This must be a place of significance. Let's dock here. We're going to investigate further. Depot A. Station 3. What could warrant such constructions? Back all engines and dock. Station 3. We may infer a Station 1 and a Station 2. We may conjecture a Station 4. Station 3. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill there are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire. But the lamps are low where they burn at all, and your ship the only one in harbour. Train your telescope on the shore. It might be best to get a look from a distance. Yeah, let's do that. It sounds a little bit weird, doesn't it? Unlock when surveyed. Station 3 is unlocked with no more than 0. A port report. Station 3. Okay, let's do it. Church or something else. You stand on the high point of your ship, the Chipping Norton, and look to shore. There is a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks on the top of it, nor any other symbol you recognize. You now have a port report. Station 3. Interesting. So that's my port report. We could try the gate. The only way past the walls is an unimposing but sturdy-looking gate of triple-barred silvery metal. A sign beside it reads, "Deliveries." We don't actually have any deliveries. Search for signs of other visitors. It never hurts to know what you're up against. It's a chancy challenge. Let's take a chancy challenge. A shattered box. A box lies broken on the ground at one of the far quays. No one has cleared away the debris. A torn label reading "Soothe and Coo." Curved shards of apothecary bottles. A curious oval of silvered metal the size of a cameo brooch. That is all for now. We have gained 10 fragments and succeeded in a mirrors challenge. A chancy challenge at that. Excellent. Well, that's good. We've got something. Did we actually pick anything up from that? We've got various fragments, secrets, moves in a game, a perfunctory report, a port report, That's it, I think. Invictus token. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. You are in unforgiving mood, with no save slots beside the basic autosave. You will lose this token if you switch from unforgiving to merciful mode. There you go. I'm in unforgiving mode. We're a hardcore captain right here. Oops. Was there anything else I wanted to do here? Shops? There are none. I think we're going to leave. We don't have any deliveries for these people at Station 3. We've got a port report. That's all that matters. Let us simply head away back towards London. That's some sort of creature, I think. We're going to keep our distance from that. We're a little bit wounded. There is, like... Look, there's another island over here. We'll just swing by it and see what we can discover. See what we can see. Here in the Unterzee. December 5th, 1887. Discovered the Sisterhood. Discovered Abbey Rock. Oh, look, it's the Sisterhood. Alright, we'll stop at Abbey Rock as well. How are we doing for fuel? Absolutely fine. We have to keep an eye on our supplies and be wary, but we're pretty close to London, I think. We'll make a beeline back after Abbey Rock. I know I keep getting distracted. There's so many wonderful things to see, though, in the Unterzee. The crew are probably getting a little bit frustrated with their slightly flighty captain. But let's head ashore to Abbey Rock. Maybe there'll be, like, wondrous things here. Here, the Grim Sisters' lair. Oh, okay, maybe not so wondrous then. Abbey Rock, a black spit of island, far, far from anywhere anyone would want to go. Wow. And that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress convent. Even. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this. Trade supplies. Resources are limited on the bleak rock. The Sisterhood will pay a fair price for supplies. Not a good price, mind. 20 echoes, to be precise. I think that's pretty much what we paid for them. So I don't really see the point, unless I can find somewhere where I can pick up supplies for less than that. Compile a port report. It's unlikely to be eventful. Let's do that, because that's why we're here, isn't it? As always, nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks, withdraws. The fortress stands solid, stolid as the last year of a century. The greatest peril you risk here is a certain purpleness of prose. Fair enough. It doesn't sound all that interesting, does it? Knock on the iron gates, although you have no recent news. Should we knock and say hello to the sisters? Search the surroundings? You can't be the first to come here. Let's have a little search around. A cache! You follow tracks into a sea cave. Someone has stored food, supplies, ammunition. It can't be the nuns. These crates have a carnate look. The Admiralty will want to know about this. We have 1 strategic information, a torpedo component. We've gained 5 more supplies. That's fantastic. Time is... Memoirs, beginner's luck. You found something valuable. Once per game, something pleasant will happen. Oh, okay. That's it. Is it once per game, something pleasant will happen? And this is the pleasant thing. We've gained 5 fuel. All right, that's stocked us right up now. Fantastic. We still need to kind of... do you guys do repairs by any chance? No? Sale value, 1,000 echoes. Officers, journal, hold... No, fine. Let's knock on the gates. Whilst we're here, we might as well say hello. We can't just kind of, sail off from every location we visit. What's the worst that could happen? Knock at the iron-studded gates. We have no recent news. Nothing. Far away, a great bell tolls. Drizzle begins to fall. You sneeze. Fine. Well, in that case, let's go. Offer a gift. We don't have a gift, look. Unlocked with 1 hunting trophy. Ooh, if we ever find a hunting trophy, we can return to Abbey Rock and offer them a gift. But not today. Today, we must depart. Farewell, Abbey Rock and the Sisterhood. We return... Oops. Farewell, Abbey Rock and the Sisterhood. We return to London. Set course. Number 1, first officer, helmsman, whoever it is who does these things. Probably Boris, the helmsman. No doubt he is, in fact, the helmsman. Derek, probably the engineer. You two, just keep the ship running. I'm sure there are other crew, but you're the most important ones, let's face it. Is that the correct course? Yeah, we're going to stop off at Quaker's Haven on the way back, so that's more or less correct. This is probably going to be a fairly long and uneventful journey. Fed to crew. December 5th, 1887. A baked breeze rises. The improbable scent of stone out of some distant desert. You are close to the salt lions. But we have an alert. We have an alert. The watchmen have seen some kind of hostile. What have you seen? An enemy ship bearing down on us. Full speed to engines, Mr. Derrick. A pirate frigate closes upon us. Oh no! Help! Help me! Who's this? Some brave sort has turned up with his own shotgun of some sort. Well then, it looks like I just saved your bacon. I reckon we stand a better chance out there if we stick together.